Yeah, what's going on, guys? My name is Victor. I'm a traveling nomad on a mission to transform my life and to visit every, EDM music community throughout the country. The sun is rising on a Sunday morning, and I'm going to take you through a day in my life. Let's go. So besides from waking up, I give myself just a handful of minutes to actually arise. Today is Sunday, which means that I don't lift. I take at least one day to rest my body. So if anything, I'll probably just do a little bit of cardio, probably Stairmaster, something like that. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I like to wake up pretty early. That way I know I can be one of the first ones in the gym and I have to wait for anything at all, including showers, because it's just a little inconvenience factor. And again, I just like to get my day started early. I have my gym bag right here. My gym bag actually has all my hygienic stuff. Then of course my clothes that I'm gonna take whenever I'm done showering. I have my towel, and hiding in my towel is my weight scale, because Planet Fitness doesn't have scale, so I can't keep track of my weight loss progress. Gallon of water that I refill every single day. I try to finish at least halfway through this or the whole bottle every single day to stay completely hydrated. And yeah, my beard is getting a little too long. I miss my car, but I'm really enjoying the space that I have in this Compass. Maybe I should have got a small SUV. Maybe I should upgrade to a van in the future. We shall see. I do have plans. You can see it all the way over there. It's Planet Fitness. And right here is the Compass. I 100% have morning face right now, so please ignore that. Being this close to Planet Fitness is obviously a huge benefit. I'm just right there, very convenient, so as soon as they open, I can just jet right in. But where I'm at in the parking lot puts me away to where I know I have at least enough privacy, and it just helps me feel a little bit more comfortable at the end of the night. Full disclaimer, this is actually the second time that I'm having to make this video. A couple days ago, whenever I initially did it, let's just say that there's no need to record in 4K because the file sizes are extremely, well, they're just bigger, obviously, being in 4K. And I probably shot way more than I needed to, because the overall amount of footage that I had versus like what I actually needed for the video was absolutely ridiculous. There was no way that I'd be able to like successfully edit it down to a a appropriate sized YouTube video and be able to sleep or have time for anything else. So yeah, I just decided to scrap it. Was gonna make this one now, and here we are. Real quick, I'm gonna go over some of the things that I have in the car. In the Fusion, I do have more items, but that is mainly just camping gear and the totem. So really, these are just be the bare bones essentials of stuff that I use on a day-to-day basis while living in the Compass, which really, for anybody that ever wants to try this lifestyle out, or or just want to know what all is needed, it's not a lot. It's not a lot, and you'd be surprised. So this is the main suitcase that has all of my clothing. I have about 2 weeks worth of clothes, before I have to take them to a washateria or a laundromat and wash them myself. This is my Anchor battery bank. I use this for whenever the car is not on or I don't have any other source of power. If I am working on videos or using my laptop late at night and I need to charge it up, this is what does that. I did also have to get this little fan because even though I am from Texas and I'm used to hot weather, up here in Ohio at nights, there would be some times whenever it just got a little bit uncomfortable, so I needed something to circulate air. So for windows, I'm actually using the window covers for my Ford Fusion just because I know I still needed some type of privacy, and I just kind of wedged them in to the Jeep. That way I know I could be more secure at the end of the night. I always got my media bag on me. This is going to carry my laptop, my camera, all the cabling and everything that I need for it. Has some of the audio gear I use as well for whenever I'm recording music. Dude wipes are essential, absolutely essential. Not gonna lie, I keep a bottle for Breeze just to make sure the car always smells fresh too. There is my tub of protein. I only take my protein after I actually lift weights though. It is always just one scoop, it's 25 grams. And lastly, the creatine. One nice mountain. This is scentless and tasteless. That's not the issue. It's just like straight powder in your mouth. So everything just gets really dry. The only other things that I keep inside the car would be my dirty laundry bag. And then just sheets and pillows. Things, you know, that I sleep on. This has also become a very important thing for me. I now journal every single day in the morning, preferably. I found that it's been pretty good for my mental health, for me to just jot down little notes or things that might be on my mind, words of affirmation, just to get my day started on the right footing. So I really am excited to fill this book out. And then be able to read back on the entire thing and see how where my mind was at during this entire journey. Now this is going to be the least exciting part of the entire day. So this next part of the video might be a little bit montagey. I'm just not entirely sure how to record it, just because I just go out and make money for the entire day. And I put in hours, like no less than 12 every single day. I'm on a mission to be debt free, and you know, I've given other reasons before. Let's just go over the obvious ones. If you are somebody that is looking into wanting to live in your car, you are going to save a lot of money. If you work remotely or can use your vehicle to make yourself some money, if you're single, if you don't have pets, there are people though that do take their pets out on the road with them, so it's not impossible, but I would go recommend that you go watch their videos. That way you can see how they're doing that. Look, all I'm saying is that the average rent cost in America for at least a 1-bedroom apartment is about $1,500. So for me, who can afford that, I just would rather choose not to. Let me make this perfectly clear that living in my car is 100% a choice. I've just grown really tired of giving people my money, and I just want to travel. It's kind of hard for me to be locked in one spot because I just get really bored. And in doing this, now I can just travel the country, I can work wherever, and just have all the freedom that I want. And me loving music so much, this means that I'm able to explore the country and go listen to music across the world. For me, that's exciting. And for me, that is 100% worth it. But for you as an individual, that needs to be your decision to make, and you really need to lay out a blueprint or some type of plan to be prepared for this kind of stuff, to be prepared for this lifestyle. It seems fun initially, and it is, don't get me wrong, but coming from me and others that I've seen that have done this, there definitely is an adjustment. I don't want to discourage you though. Honestly, again, if you can, I'd say go ahead and go for it. If you're watching this video, you're already thinking about it. Give it a try. If you got a lease that's coming up and is about to end, let it end. Go for like a month or two living in your car. Save that money. Build up your bank account. Put it towards something else. You might like this lifestyle, and you'll really see how little you actually need to survive. Because again, $1,500 a month just on rent, bro. And that's not including utilities either. I have everything I need right here, and Platinum Fitness is only $20 a month. Enough talking though, I gotta get to a gas station, gas up, that way I can get my day really rolling. Peace, peace. All right, let me see if I can get it on ones. Oh, I did it. Oh, snap. Some poor soul's gonna see that. Nah, I couldn't do that. I'm gonna scare some poor person. We'll let somebody feel a little bit lucky today. Got the receipts, $37.77. I really need to get better about saving these because taxes. But that is roughly what I put in gas every single day. Even with the Fusion. The Fusion actually was a little bit more, because I think that the Fusion's gas tank is actually bigger than this thing. Which seems a little bit weird since this is a crossover SUV, but whenever I fill up the Fusion, it always goes up to at least 13 gallons, and this one only went up to about 11 and a half. So again, like I said, this is actually the second time that I'm filming this day in the life video. The first time I just recorded way too much. There would have been way too much footage to go through. I just do not have the hours and hours of time to do that. So like I said, this next portion is gonna be a little bit montagey just because all I do is just work the entire time. So you are gonna join Dala and Blue and come along with me on this journey. Let's go. I forgot to mention that today I'm also fasting, so typically where I would go to Chipotle right around like 11 or so, I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm doing a full-on 24-hour fast. It's kind of a nice little habit that I've been getting into. It just feels like it resets my body at the beginning of the week. Also, with me just trying to cut down weight too, that's going to definitely help go towards that. It takes a lot of willpower for me to fight off these cravings, and especially whenever I have food that smells this good in the car all the time. Bro, staying vigilant though, staying vigilant. Look at all this coffee. Bro, people are eating so good today. My camera battery got a little bit low, so I had to let it charge. Right now, halfway through the day, it is about 3 o'clock right now at the moment. And currently, I'm sitting at $106. It's not bad. Wish it could be further up, but I mean, that's kind of just how it goes. Especially it being a Sunday, I'm not gonna expect too much. And really, business will pick up towards the end of the night. Just whenever everybody's actually having dinner and such, those really start to ramp in a lot more quickly. They're high paying orders. So yeah, still plenty of time ahead of me. While I'm out on the road, it really is just me listening to music, podcasts. Audiobooks have been something that I've been picking up on now, especially if they're like dramatized ones. It makes it a lot easier for me to hook on to the story and yeah, I guess follow and keep track with everything. Because I don't know, I could be driving, listening to an audiobook, and if it doesn't catch my attention, then, you know, my mind floats away. Pretty standard and simple stuff. Is just, you know, for many hours throughout the day. And I still got at least 7 or 8 more. That is one super large grocery order that I have in the back of the vehicle now. So for the sake of me just want to pay attention to the road, and also the fact that, you know, this is just going to get kind of repetitive, I'm going to skip towards the end of the day once I'm all done right now. Okay, so I'm actually ending off a little bit early because the day went so well. There was a couple people that just took me a little bit extra. So yeah, that just kind of works out nicely. Allows me to get back to my spot a little bit early, right where I was before at the same Platinum Fitness. And as I end out the night, it really is just me cleaning up and just kind of getting ready to relax. Since I have all this footage now, I do have to transfer it over to my laptop, and I will start a little bit of editing. That's pretty much it though. Again, to anybody that's watching this and is interested in car life, I recommend trying it out. Let's say, for example, if your lease is ending up and if you want to give yourself like a little bit of a window before you move into another place, try living in your car, man. You might like it. Again, the costs and expenses of right now living in America is pretty fucking high. Even just studio or 1-bedroom apartments, dude, they can run you a lot of money. And then just on top of that, the bills and utilities and stuff like that you have going on to add with it, it builds up, bro. It builds up. Taking a little bit of time just to save up money will do a lot for you. For me, I have my own reasons why I'm doing this. A good amount of it does have to do with money. There's a lot of self-growth that I'm also working on. Being disciplined, getting myself physically and mentally healthy. This is my own specific journey. But now that I've adjusted to car life and, you know, I've already experienced it a little bit, this is just my personal opinion, but I do think it's worth it. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate you watching. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the cool little standard things from YouTube, and I'll catch you on the next one.